and we are following breaking news out of Northern Ontario this hour. 5 people are dead, including 3 children, after a shooting rampage in Sault Ste. Marie. CTV's Tony Grace is joining us now with the details. Tony, first of all, what can you tell us about the shooting? This happened between 2 locations.
Right, Marcia. Last night, 2 911 calls coming in just before 10:30 p.m. One of those calls, the first 911 call, a home on Tancred Street, where police in Sault Ste. Marie say they found a 41-year-old dead of a gunshot wound. So that's in the 200 block of Tancred Street, which you see on the map there. Then police called to a second location about 10 minutes later. And that's a call that they got called to on Second Line East about someone with a gun. And when they got there, they say they found a 45-year-old who was injured with a gunshot wound. And then when they went inside that home on Second Line East, that's when they found a 6-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 12-year-old, all dead of gunshot wounds. Now, they also say they found a 44-year-old shooter who was dead from self-inflicted gunshot wounds. Marcia, police pointing out as they released these details this morning about this horrific tragedy in Sault Ste. Marie that they believe this was intimate partner violence. They're not releasing any names because of that to protect the identities of the victims, and also stressing, Marcia, that these were not random acts of violence.
Okay, but as of yet, no confirmation from police on the connection between these people. I just also want to point out that while you were speaking, that video just coming into the CTV newsroom of at least one of those houses where the shootings took place. What more are police saying at this time?
Well, they're really underscoring this message as it relates to intimate partner violence, which they believe was at the root of this tragic situation in Sault Ste. Marie. The police chief, Hugh Stevenson, releasing a statement. We can go to that right now. He says, "Our community is once again faced with the tragic and unnecessary loss of life. The grief the families, friends, and loved ones of the victims are facing is unimaginable. Our hearts go out to them. As our community grieves this tragedy, I urge everyone to please watch out for each other. If you are struggling or if you see someone you know struggling, please make use of the mental health supports available in our community." But Marcia, as we wait for more details to emerge about this particular situation, I can tell you that this intimate partner violence is something that not only police forces but victims advocacy groups have really been underscoring, particularly since the pandemic, when they noted a noticeable uptick in those calls. A lot of municipalities in Ontario decided to come together and declare it an epidemic, intimate partner violence. So again, we are waiting for more word about the details from the Sault Ste. Marie situation, but we can tell you that police officials right away underscoring intimate partner violence as being a factor here and urging people to reach out if they need support on that front.
3 children dead. Thank you, Tony Grace, for this breaking news. We will continue to follow this story.
Thank you.